All right. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Play It Paint It Live. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday evening, Memorial Day weekend. Here we go with another one of these, and look at what I got here, man. I got some Star Wars Legion miniatures. However, they are specifically themed for Predators. So if you remember Mark, look at me, Mark from Predator, that's who you have. That's the Bill Duke character. One of my absolute favorite action movie actors from the 80s. Bill Duke was in a lot of movies with his buddy Arnold Schwarzenegger, Predator being one of those classic movies that we got from Bill Duke. And you can see they're mostly blocked in, but we're going to do some work to get these guys ready to roll. They're looking pretty good. What I'm going to do is we're going to paint in some soil color here using this dark wood. It's a little dark, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, looks like almost kind of like oil. I'm not liking that. Not liking that very much. It's too oily. Looks like I spilled oil there. Didn't look like a good brown at all. So I guess we're just gonna go in and like paint an actual brown color in. I know that's a crazy thought, right? That I would actually just, instead of using a speed paint, I would just go in and paint some like actual brown. See if I can find some actual brown. I usually like to keep some dirt brown color handy, because it's just sort of dirt brown is pretty good. Let's use this color. How about this leather brown? Seems like that would be a good jungle dirt color. Yeah, it looks good. All right. Let's paint in some jungle love here. Right? As Morris Day and the Time would put it. I'm just gonna kind of splotch some in there. Right? Because a lot of this is grass, but I want to have some. Right? I want the appearance of some soil, some visible soil there. There we go. Right. So now you're getting a good shot of the ground cover. Let's also get ourselves a good like neutral gray for the rocks. So we're just gonna get the detail down on these boys. Right? Just real simple. A couple of rocks here and there. Right? Nothing too fancy that way. Now let's do some metallic on the gun barrel. There's like a dark steel. It's like one of my favorite. Not quite this steel. This is kind of a cool scorched steel if I wanted to do like the tip of the barrel, that kind of thing. Which I will do, but right now I need to find that dark steely. I have like a very dark steel color up here somewhere. There it is. Sometimes they hide, right? This adamantium black becoming one of my favorite colors. Quickly becoming one of my favorite colors, I should say. Just looks really good here. Okay, and oh, right, just little bits of steel, like certain rounds, grenades, that kind of stuff. It looks pretty good. Right, as you can see, these models have a lot of like really nice little detail on them. And it's this whole like getting them to a really nice painted state is really fun. Uh, I want like a really light uh, green to use on the basing here. It's not quite the light green I want. How about this one? It's just called light green. I hope it's, I don't know if it's light enough. We'll see. Let's see. It might be. It might be light enough. Let's try it out on the plants. It's not bad. It's a little subtle on the plants. Probably look pretty good on the uniform. A little subtle on the plants. I don't know how much you need to do this on the plants versus the. Let's try it on the uniform here. Try to give Mac a little, just a little bit of character to his uniform. Right, got a nice hard line there. So that's cool. I don't want to like overdo it with this highlight. Right, he doesn't need to look like a space marine. I just want to pick off like specific parts of light. Right, just so you know. Okay. Cool. Now, let's do this scorched metal. Mac is a really great character. I love his lines. I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. Like he loses his mind and starts to hunt the predator town. Because he's tired of losing to it, right? Alright. I think I want to use the fluorescent. There's a green that I've been loving lately to use as a highlight. This luminous green. Becoming one of my favorite colors. I wouldn't use this on the uniform because it's a little too bright. Right, and I don't want to take away too much from the uniform, but on the plants, it's really nice. As you can see, it's a nice little highlight on these plants. Right, it just gives the plants gives the whole jungle here a little more of a bright tropical glow to it. So yeah. Okay. Right? That looks really good. I can use a wash to kind of unify all of this, I probably want to use like a dark green wash, I think would be great. If I can find a dark green wash. I usually have one. Here's a dark green wash. So we're going to use this dark green wash. But MAC already looks super cool to me. So we'll do MAC. And I'm going to just run the dark green wash here on the base. It's going to help unite all the stuff going on in the base. Right? Looks pretty good. Alright, so we got MAC. MAC! Done! Let's do this guy with the grenade launcher. And what I want to do is I want to give this guy, he's going to have a little bit of like that camo paint. I'm just going to do a little bit, right? I don't want to disrupt too much, but I think it's like little tiny little touches like these are going to be nice on the Mini. Right, so he looks like that right now. Kind of has a sunken cheekbone there, but I'm going to draw a fine little line down here underneath his eye and underneath here. Oh, he already has this thing, which is kind of in the way, but I'm going to draw another dark spot there. I don't know if that did much to the overall look of the Mini, but whatever. It's cool. Let's put a little bit of brown earth down. Right. Just want to give you that look there that like, yeah, there's soil at the very bottom of this, but with the undergrowth, it's not much. Like, there ain't much to see. Right? We'll do the rocks. You know, I normally don't want to paint individual detail on bases. It's just not my favorite thing to do, but it can look kind of cool if you like commit yourself to it. Then let's get this grenade launcher. Right, so a little bit of steel here on the grenade launcher. You know, I gotta get his. There we go. Right, do little bits of steel on his outfit. So you get 3 grenade launcher rounds right there, and you have his normal submachine gun right there, and then obviously you got this little camera light thing. Let's do that. All right. Let's do a little highlighting of the uniform. Right, it doesn't have to be. There we go. Nice. And then let's do So yeah, we're flipping through these pretty quick. So I'm gonna highlight the underbrush here. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. It looks pretty good. The glove here. Do you want to give him the little ring of burned metal on the end of the right, or on that end of the grenade launcher? And then finally, we can put this wash down. The wash is just nice. Brings it all back together, right? Kind of unifies it. All right. 2 done. Now we have the guy that ended up directing the 2021 movie Predator. The Predator. Okay. Uh-oh, cat came in. And you know the cat's favorite pastime is to try to sit in my lap while I'm streaming. Cat loves to do that. Okay. And then let's do highlight on the uniform. All right. So all we're really working on this uh, stream is just the finishing touches on these models. They are pretty much done. We're just doing the final little steps you need to finish off these models. Liking this guy a lot. It's looking pretty good. All right. So I had a fun day today. Hosted a Malifaux tournament and played in the tournament. So that was cool. Um, it was a 40 Soulstone event at our local hobby shop with 3 rounds, 40 Soulstone cruise, and which means only 2 AP on the Masters per the core rules. And that was, some people liked that, some people did not like that. Some people wanted to play their full 50 Soulstone cruise. Other people were struggling with the clock. Because we could really only realistically do just under 2 hours per round. So that did make it, oh shoot, that did make it a little bit difficult. But I think it was okay. I think the format was okay. I think, you know, I know some people are going to struggle with time clock and that sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, it was okay. Anyway, um, so it was fun. I ended up playing in the tournament. Uh, keep things even, and I did want to play for selfish reasons. I wanted to play in a Malifaux tournament, and at the added constraint of hosting it, but it really wasn't that bad at 40 soulstones. If it was a 50 soulstone, like bring out all your toys, um, type event, then I think I would have had some issues with it. But as it stands, I think we're okay. All right. So this is Keb Aurelios, um, and he's pretty cool looking. So I'm gonna go like that. We're gonna get him going. Just doing. There we go. We're gonna get that underway. Now, I don't know really anything about this Keb Aurelios guy. So, I'm gonna just try to do the best job I can with his outfit, his uniform. Not knowing, like, am I actually doing a good job on it? Because this is sort of like space armor, this arm right here, it will get a little bit more highlighting than I've been giving the other soldiers. Right? Because I don't know. He's just got a little more, he's got a little more to him than the rest of the Predator miniatures. Okay. So let's get the steel here for Old Painless down. And these miniatures like this um, are a joy to paint. They're very detailed, but like it's not excruciating detail. As you can see, there's a lot of detail to be picked out, but I can move through it pretty quick. Right? I can move through all that detail relatively fast. Let's give a little barrel burn on the front of Old Painless there. Got that. All right. I'm liking that quite a bit. Okay, and then let's do yeah, this guy, this is just a very fun sculpt, right? This Zeb Aurelios guy, very fun sculpt. Okay, like I said, this part of his outfit is armor. So I'm actually gonna give this a little higher edge highlight than the regular uniform got. Right. It's a super cool, like, detail part of the outfit. Okay. Yeah, I think this looks super cool. Okay. Right. I like this boy a lot. All right. Let's let's wash down this all here and keep it moving. So that's 4 down. Let's get to some of the main characters now. Let's get to Carl Weathers. He's a little bit lighter than Carl Weathers is. I painted him a little bit lighter, but not necessarily on purpose. He just kind of turned out that way. Right? Okay. And then let's do stones. He's about to trip on this rock. That's kind of sad. Okay. And let's do the steel on the weapons. Dylan, you son of a bitch. We're all expendable. I lost some of my best men down there. This is Dylan right before the predator shoots one of his arms off. Ah! You threw us into the meat grinder, Dylan. Dylan, you keep talking about getting a dude going. Let's highlight the outfit. Dylan. Alright. I really like Dylan. Dylan, get to the helicopter. Get to the choppa, Dylan. Dylan, why didn't you make it to the chopper? What's the matter with you, Dylan? Alright. Okay. Dylan almost done? Oh wait, what am I doing? Whoa. It's a little bright down there. Don't do it, Dylan. Okay. The jungle just took her alive. Came alive and it took him. It took him. Dylan. All right. Dylan. All right. 2 to go. Last 2. One is Billy. Billy, you're afraid of no man. Billy. Some out there. Ain't no man. Dun, 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 dun. Bullshit, Billy. You ain't afraid of no man. Some out there. And ain't no man. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. These things are pretty great, not gonna lie. This could be a reason why we continue to play Legion. Because the game is just whatever. But you get stuff like this. And suddenly, I am interested. Actually I need to wash his skin a little so that to give him a more accurate complexion. He's got a little bit of yellowish to his skin tone, but it's not dark enough, right? Billy's been out in the jungle tracking stuff. He's been out here for a while. He's not gonna be this light. Right? His skin's gonna be a little darker. Okay. So let's break out. If I can find it. Here we go. This is something I use for, we'll say, my brownish skin tone, so Cossite Flesh Wash. Stuff is actually quite nice. I could use like a more red style flesh wash, but I think this is gonna look good. Let me test it on this area here around the elbow. Yeah. This is gonna look great. Right? You can already see it's giving him a richer tone to his skin. To the face. Billy, you're afraid of no man, Billy. Billy, don't be afraid, Billy. Talk to me, Billy. Look at me, Billy. Yeah, that was perfect. That absolutely was spot on perfect for Billy. Billy. Oh, I'm happy at how that turned out. All right. Billy has to have, so he's the only guy with his machete out. So we're gonna give the machete a little bit extra attention. Billy, look at me. What's out there, Billy? This is what happens. I got no comments, so you're just gonna listen to me do this while I'm painting. Alright. Get no one to chit chat with. Okay, so there's that. Now let's give the hilt of. I know he doesn't have like a brass. He doesn't have a brass hilt on his knife in the movie, but you know, I'm trying to tell the tale here. Okay. Let's do. Let's go to highlighting the base. I like how Billy's base actually has the most growth on it because he's the tracker, so he would be right. He would be going through the most. He'd be going through the most dense parts of the jungle. Well, okay, pretty good. All right, now let's give the blade a little extra attention. So we're gonna go with gunmetal on the blade. Right, slightly lighter. There we go. Okay, last thing to do, blend in all this stuff with the wash. And Billy is just about ready to go. Okay, last but certainly not least, we got the man only her. Alright, it's me, Dutch. Dutch, I'm here to stop the predator. What's up, Bane? What's up, Mr. Dread? Painting up some predator miniatures, so you can see here. You know who I am. Como está? So, this is what we're working on tonight. Hope you're doing well, man. Okay. Oh, I have to do cup. Okay, there's not many rocks on this base. How you been, buddy? I know I haven't been streaming much, so I figured, you know, tonight's a good night and just putting the finishing touches on these Predator minis. Oh, thank you. This is not the M4 that Dutch uses in the movie, but these miniatures, what these are, Dread, is these are for Star Wars Legion. So this is you can use this squad, the Predator squad, as a regular like rebel squad. So they have the armament of the rebel squad instead of that are kind of the closest closest to what they used in the movie. So, all right. What else was I supposed to do right now? Well, while we're at it, let's get that. Okay. You're working a lot? Yeah. I mean, I know I I've been working I've been very busy at work myself, but I'm grateful for that. In today's age, we should just be lucky that we are still gainfully employed and that we make enough money to pay the bills and keeping our families safe and right safe and taken care of. I'm very grateful for that. All right. All right. Uh, he just he doesn't quite look like Arnie in the face. That's my one issue with the model is the face doesn't quite look like Arnie. Um, I thought about maybe doing some face paint on him, but I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I'm not against that right now. I'm probably gonna end up talking myself into doing it, right? Because Arnie has that like 5 o'clock shadow in Predator, so I should probably do that. I'm gonna try to find the best way to do that, right? Those effects are always scary, in my opinion. Doing those little 5 o'clock shadow, that kind of stuff, because it can end up looking really bad if you don't do it right. So, um, so I'm thinking what I need to do is I can either use like a really, really, really transparent wash, or I could try like very lightly stippling. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt the wash. So maybe a bad idea, but let's try it. I need, I want, I want like a dark. This ash black is too dark, but maybe if I had like a grime wash, Starship Filth, probably a good idea. I could try this night blue. I don't think night blue's gonna do it. Oh no. What color is this back here? It keeps falling off. Yeah, Starship Filth would be great. No, it's another navy gray. Let's see. Let's see if I have a Starship Filth. I can use. There's grime. Navy gray again. Ash black again. Starship Filth. Let me show you what this is. Okay, so Starship Filth, right? Alright, let's see if this works. I'm just gonna lay it off right there. And you're not necessarily trying to paint a line. Just trying to get this color to like settle in. So I'm gonna kind of tease it in there. Whoa. See how dark that is? You don't want to do that, so you can see I can pick it up and move it. There you go. Okay. It's a very subtle effect. Alright, man. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in, dude. Alright. That's not bad. I don't know how many people will notice that that's actually a thing, but it is. Okay. And let's go ahead and continue on with this mini. Looks like I already did that. All I have to do is this part, this bottom part. Okay, there we go. All right. One section left, one thing left to do on all of these, and then we're basically done. And you know, we can chill for a minute, see who else is gonna be on. All right. So all the way back to Mac, the beginning. We're gonna paint black base in. Right? Now they look. See how cool that looks? The bases pop on these. There these things look excellent. They look really good. Right? There you go. That's that. God, these look really good once you do that. They always do, right? Every time you like you finish your model and then you put this in. This really helps kind of close the deal here. The little victory lap. Yeah, I'm impressed with these sculpts. They look fantastic. Right? If you're playing Star Wars Legion and you want to put a unit of rebels down, this is the way to go. Nice. And last but not least, certainly not least, my man Arnold. I don't feel like that wash really did anything. It looks right. Look, when you look at him dead on, it looks correct. But all right. Okay. All right, everybody. That was. Let's give that a minute to dry. We'll just chill here. See if anyone wants to pop on, ask me a question about anything. I don't really care. We're just here enjoying our evening. Up next for me, kind of want to finish off a bunch of small projects before my Star Wars Shatterpoint shows up, and I can paint those. But these look, yeah, I'm pretty happy. I mean, these look great on the table. They look super good. Cool. All right. All right, team. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Nobody really tuned in, but that's okay. I just wanted to do a little bit of painting. Kick the camera on for a minute. If you're watching this on the replay, what's going on? Hope you guys are having a good day doing whatever you're doing. Really love these miniatures. Yeah, these are excellent. They're excellent sculpts. So definitely very fun paint. And you can see it didn't. Once I did the color block, it wasn't it wasn't very difficult to paint these at all. Just the amount of detail on them, like they just take paint really well. And I think they're gonna really pop on the board. I think they're gonna look fantastic. So with that, we're gonna call the stream to a close. Again, I want to thank everyone for watching. Have a good night, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.